Okay, if I think of Beethoven, now at this point, if you ask me, I have in my mind, the opera, because I was doing the only one opera of Beethoven, Fidelio, here at the Staatsopera in Vienna. So yeah, I think that I have this role that I sang of Marceline from this opera. And it was really a beautiful experience for me singing Beethoven. I had the opportunity to work with coachings on my German, also my German speaking, because we had dialogues. And of course, singing this beautiful part with Wiener Philharmonic, wow, a dream. What defines Beethoven as an artist is, of course, his work. I think that you could not write those beautiful symphonies and everything, that he wrote without being a great personality and a genius. So I think Beethoven wrote, in a healthy way for the voice. Of course, you have all these jumps. You have time to do them. It's not like right away. And then you have beautiful lines. You really have long lines, even old roles in the entire opera. You can focus on the musicality, on the power of the word, on the power of the feeling. I will not talk about that the opera of Fidelio isn't touching me, but actually something from the opera, like there is this beautiful quartet from the first act. Mir ist so wunderbar. It's just like heartbreaking, and everything stops over there. And it was actually like that played, we were just stopping and singing this wonderful quartet from Fidelio. Okay, so now we are doing a new production of Midsummer Night's Dream at the Staatsoper here in Vienna. And I'm quite excited to do this, as it is something really new for my voice and for my repertoire. I've never sung Britain before, and it's very interesting, first because of the language. So if I thought that I can't speak English, now I have some doubts. Both in one key, two lovely berries molded on one stem. I love Vienna because I think this is a place for everybody. Vienna, it's a big city, but in the same time, you feel safe, you feel great walking on the streets, Maybe because it's such an international place and, so many other cultures you see here, and you meet wonderful people and different. And, that is just so interesting, I think, in our job. And I'm so really happy and honored to be here and to live in this beautiful city, Vienna. I think this city in our time and in those times was one of the most musical city, so I think every musician feels at home here. I think the music brings us, somehow together. Every big, very famous already musician still dreams to come back once in a year to perform in Vienna. I've heard this so many times from agents, from singers themselves, and I think it's something in the air. Actually, my first impression of Vienna, it was a while back, like before I came here to actually perform, when I came with a choir. I was at the university in Bucharest, and we came to Vienna to sing in some churches. I remember that we would do this tour, and we will just go, like on the Kärntnerstraße and Musikverein and everything, and then we came across to the opera house, and the guide was like, this is the Vienna State Opera, the most incredible opera house in the world. I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, too far. I could not really enjoying looking at it, it's like it was too much for my perception. I knew that I want to be an opera singer, and I really wanted that, and I knew that I will be an opera singer, you know. When I think about it, and that 4 years later I actually came here as a soloist, and that is kind of amazing, you know, that happened so fast. Actually, my first role that I sang in Vienna, it was Papagena, and it was in German, and I needed to speak in German on the stage. And after my first performance, someone said that I have a Viennese accent. Can you imagine?